When the humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees, along came this song. From when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, or the native live stream, or the native live stream. Toss a coin to your twitcher.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
My mic's been on this whole time, no one told me. Doesn't matter because you know what it is? It's We Are Here! Except now you can see me. What? Cheers. I really wanted to do this stream. I really wanted to do this stream. Did I cheers? Cheers! Did I cheers in the right camera? I don't know. I really wanted to do this stream. Where am I? I'm there. But I was really concerned about copyright, but at the same time I thought, you know, motherfucking fuck it. We played a lot of Muse in the past. And we generally get, you know, the muted audio, the copyright, not a strike, but a copyright notice when it comes to YouTube. So I thought, we might be able to get away with this. Can we play 10 Muse songs in a row and not get in trouble? Maybe. The only thing is, I'm going to be accompanying all of the songs with video. And that's where it's going to get a little bit more fucking dodgy. What up, AJ? How you doing, friend? I get the feeling you really want to do this stream from multiple angles. Yeah, man, that's what we do. We are here. What up? We good? Cheers. You know, it's all that shit we do. Screw the neighbours. Well, they can't hear it now because it's all in my earphones, so it's not really an issue. Bring out the bud. I don't have any bud. I've only got cans of Stella because as I got home earlier this evening from doing... How long was I in work for? Well, if you include an hour's break, and I will, the hour's break was spent at home between jobs. 13 hours. 12 hours straight work today. Fucking BJ. I can't believe I got stuck with that name. I mean, it makes sense, but it's hilarious at the same time. Muse, hard gay, this channel has it all. It really does. It really does. And James has an interesting item. That's concerning. It's in 7. Yeah, I was in at 7. So the boy knows that I think we both went to bed at the same time. Whether he went to sleep at the same time as me is another issue entirely, or another matter entirely. We went to bed probably about, what, like 2:30 last night. I was playing some of this Muse album so loudly. No fucks given. And I had to be up at 5:30. So that was a great 3 hours sleep I had. And I've honestly not had a terrible day off the back of it. One of the donors at my new job brought me a bottle of bourbon today. Nice! What's the bourbon, man? It's a fake breast thingy that you just stick on your nips. True story. He's got that? Where's he found that? What? Anyway, right, so the new album came out. It did. It happened. So the first single, I remembered yesterday, the first single from this album, they actually released on my birthday, which is January 13th. Write it down, remember for next year. And then the pre-orders went live and shit, so I got it. Wild Turkey 101, okay, I know Wild Turkey, I'm not sure about 101. Got him a pound of bison meat, so he got me that. Fucking Jesus, that's... America's crazy. Bison meat, a pound of it as well. You get at least 4 burgers out of that. Come on, kids, play master with me. Anyway, so yes, here's the CD. It's still wrapped in cellophane. It will probably spend its entire life wrapped in cellophane. But there it is. Do you want it on cassette? Because I've got it on cassette. This is the Matthew Bellamy flavour. So the fucking ring light. That's the Matthew Bellamy flavour. Matthew Bellamy flavour comes in. I'm not sure what colour to call that. The light is really putting it off. It's not red. It's not pink. It's somewhere between. It's somewhere between the two and desaturated somewhat. Yes, it's no shit, Paul. Look at the way I've. Oh my god, hang on. That's the thing. Why is that there? That needs to fuck off. There we go. Yeah, look at the way everything's written. Anyway, so here we come to the Dominic Howard flavour. He's the drummer of Muse. Dominic's flavour is yellow. It's a yellow flavour. Then we've got Chris Wolfenhüm. Wolfenhüm? It's a very complicated name. It's very German, isn't it? But Chris's flavour is blue. So I've got 3 cassettes of the album and the CD. Oh, I've dropped one. Probably fine. And then the main boy, because vinyl, obviously. Salmon, that's an interesting... I see, the thing is, you can't... The lighting and the camera settings, it doesn't really show... It's a really weird colour. It's not salmon, though. Now, I've not actually been through this properly. I've pulled the vinyl out a bunch of times, but I've not really looked through what else is in here. So this is the vinyl. I've not even looked at the back. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it through a fucking camera. So presumably that's the track listing and credits. Oh no, it's just credits. That's the front. There it is. Stupid. This fucking lighting. There we go. That's beautiful. There we are. Oh, look at her though. So she's a red and black marble. Mainly red, obviously, the black being the marbling effect. It's fucking gorgeous. It is a beautiful looking record. Is this an unboxing of it? I mean, kind of, I guess, because I've not had a chance to go through it. What we're gonna do is actually listen to the album, hence it being called a listening party. But I have not been through any of the other things that are in here, so I'm going to whip them all out. I'm going to try to whip them all out. Oh shit, hang on, I've just noticed this is actually double gatefolded. I've not taken it out the cellophane at any point, I just figured it was a single fucking fold. But it's not. Oh, single fold, that's not a thing, is it? The reveal! Oh, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. So we've got, what the fuck is going on here? Christ, they're also old and knackered, it's hard to tell them apart. So we've got knackered Bellamy in the middle, knackered Chris here on the right, and knackered Dom here on the left. If you can make that out. I need to get it at an angle where the light's not bothering it. That's not too bad. Alright, so what's in this side? Is it nothing? It's normally nothing. But there's something! Interesting. Okay. Oh, is this a poster? This is a poster. See? The Will of the People logo, and then there's the track listing. There's something on the other side, though. Oh, shit! It's a lyric sheet. That's pretty fucking cool. Mate, if you think I've peaked on that record, you have not seen my records. I have, oh, one day, mate, if you ever come to England, I would love for you and your soon-to-be wife to come to England at some point, and then we can hook up and I'll show you some shit. Like this! What the hell is this? Oh my god, is this meant to be... Right, so this is quite a thick card. But it's like a stencil, isn't it? So I imagine you could just twat it on your wall and just go... And then the Will of the People logo would be on your wall. That's fucking awesome. This also explains why it was so difficult to try and get a fucking record out earlier. I didn't realise it was double gatefold until just this moment. That's fucking great. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to try and put it back into its polythene sleeve right now. I generally, these days, at least over the last few years, like to keep hold of the polythene thing. Keep it nice and safe. I know it's not a proper record safety thing, but still. Either way. Yeah, stencil, that's what I was thinking. So, that's my record. I do have another version of the vinyl on the way. And when it comes, whatever stream I'm doing at the time, I would be like, look at this shit. I'll probably post it on Twitter, actually, because to really appreciate it, you need to see it in motion. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, it's time to listen to a goddamn record and see how long it takes us to get completely banned from Twitch. And probably YouTube as a result after. I've already taken the precaution of recording this stream as I'm doing it, as opposed to just waiting and downloading it later, because I'm sure that it will mute most of the audio. Twitch will automatically mute most of the audio for the download. So to stop that shit straight in its tracks, I've decided to... Hi Tess! Your husband's here as well. This is great news. I've decided to record everything and it can all hopefully get onto YouTube, then get copyright notices, but hopefully it'll be one of those situations where they're like, you've got a copyright notice, but they're going to allow you to do it and they're going to take all of the ad revenue, and I'll be like, fine. Well, yeah, that's what he's going to be. It's not that long. It's not that far away. Okay, right. Are we ready? We're gonna get jumping into this shit. I did, because, I mean, these are facts. These are facts, people. What the fuck? Why are we confused by this? Honest to God, let's listen to some fucking music, shall we? Honestly, right, I've been driving around in my van for the last couple of days. Right, here's the thing. The singles they released, I was like, I'm not getting a good vibe from this. And it always scares me when that happens. I'm going to talk for at least 5 more minutes before we actually get to the music, after just saying we're going to get to the music. Do you guys do bridal showers over there? And bachelor parties? Well, we call them stag do's and hen do's. The hen do's are for the ladies. They go out and they get mullered and probably see some strippers or whatever, I don't know. And the blokes are meant to get, go out, get mullered and probably see some strippers and shit. Sam legitimately ruined my stag night when I was in Manchester, because we were in a bar where there was no phone reception. So she assumed we'd gone to some basement strip joint and then just gave me shit the whole night. So I went to a lovely bar eventually called Satan's in Manchester, and I was just miserable. So I didn't even drink anymore at that point. I was drinking water, then going outside and talking to the bouncer. A friend of mine called D Skies, he's a rapper, we've done songs together. He's now a very strong boy on Instagram. You should check him out, he's cool. Very funny as well. But yeah, she knackered it. I've forgiven her, obviously, but she absolutely knackered it. For my stag night, I'm going to do a Renaissance fair. That's an interesting choice. See, I had 2 legs for my stag do. We did a small one around this area with some of my friends. Fucking Paul Powell. Paul Powell, he was there. We did burger challenges, and only me and Tom, as in Tom's Movies Monthly, completed the challenge, and then we felt really ill for the rest of the night. We were going to go out afterwards, but no one else cared, and me and Tom were dying, so we thought, fuck it. Manchester, though, that was the better one. Loads of people. There's a video. In fact, there are videos for both of these on our YouTube. We went to Red's True Barbecue, the first fucking time I ever went to Red's. Fuck, it's so good. And then we went bar hopping, and I think it was Ian bought me 10 Jaeger bombs. If it was real Jägermeister, not a problem. It was one of the cheap knockoff ones, and it just tasted of herbs. It didn't taste like Jägermeister. It was just herbal alcohol. It was fucking horrific. And then Sam kicks off, and it was just the worst night from that point on. Before that, it was brilliant. Truly enjoyed the way I pronounced Renaissance. Is that not how you pronounce it? Oh, when I said it for Renaissance. See, Renaissance, or when it's a fair, Renaissance. Not sure why there's a difference. It's the same word, pronounced differently in different contexts. It's just the way it be. Just the way it be. James, I don't care. What was the point I was trying to make before we got onto fucking stag do's? I'm sure it was probably something Muse related. It must have been, because here we are. Do you want to know how I discovered Muse? I'll tell that story as well. I would have been about 15, I think. So their first album would have been out for about 3 years, maybe. I think the Showbiz came out in 99, so I would have been 14 at the time. Is that right? Is that maths? That is maths. I went to go and visit an old friend of mine in Manchester, and he put on Muscle Museum, and I was like, this is a pretty nice song. And he picked up a guitar and started playing the bass line. He was like, yeah, I kind of want to learn bass now, actually. But he's playing it on the guitar because he didn't have a bass. And then we turned on Top of the Pops, and Muse were on there playing Bliss, which would obviously have been their latest single from Origin of Symmetry at the time. And I was like, yeah, okay, this is awesome. So when I got home the next day, I went on Kazaa, Morpheus, you know, the old torrenting, not torrenting, because torrents weren't a thing, the old pirate download the music thing. Remember when Metallica tried to shut down Napster so other programs started appearing? One of them. And I downloaded Origin of Symmetry, and every time that about 30 minutes to 60 minutes later to download one single song, remember how the internet was shit back in the day? I'd text my mate and be like, yo, this is fucking awesome. And then the day after that, maybe 2 days later, I went and bought a bass because my mate had been like, I want to learn bass because this is great. And I was like, I also want to learn bass because this is great. And that's how I discovered Muse. It was fucking phenomenal. Did we do bridal showers? I don't know what a bridal shower is. I know what a hen night is. It's when all the bitches go out and get fucked up. They go eat some food probably and then go and get drunk. It's just, I don't know, why is there a shower? I understand baby showers. That makes sense. Bridal showers, not so much. Hen night, stag night, go and get fucked up. That's entirely the thing in Britain. It's where all the women of the family get together and buy gifts for the soon-to-be bride. I mean, don't you do that at the wedding? So you get gifts at one party, and then at the wedding you get more gifts. I see what you're doing, you fucking greedy cunts. Unbelievable, America. Unbelievable. If you're interested, one of my favourite songs at the time that always used to give me shivers down the spine was Space Dementia. Fucking love Space Dementia. Commercialism, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Anyway, so we're going to listen to this record. Now, what I'm thinking is we'll listen to a song, and then we'll maybe have a little bit of a chit-chat about what we think about the song, and then we'll go on to the next one. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Still all pot. You've literally got a gigantic house being built right now. Shut your fucking mouth, Uncle Fucker. I may or may not have just watched South Park live with fucking all kinds of bands. Dope. And by just, I mean like last week. Anyway, we're going to do it now. Here is the time. We are going to do it. We are now going to listen to Muse. Their brand new album came out yesterday. And it turns out that there's a video for every fucking song. Some of them are actually like proper official music videos. Some of them are just them jamming in the studio. Well, not a studio setting, but just jamming. But either way, there's a video for everything. And that, my friends, is fucking brilliant. I remember 50 Cent did that for The Massacre, his second album. And all the videos, unless they were proper music videos, were absolutely fucking shite. I'm sure I've still got that CD somewhere, the DVD obviously. But anyway, it doesn't matter, let's do this. Let's actually do this. Paul, are you ready? Let's fucking play some Muse. Oh my god, it's doing the thing where it's showing the wrong monitor again. I'm only just realising. Why are you doing this all the time, you gobshite? Okay, here we go. Time for music. I like Connected. I like that. That's very good. Ready to get shut down? This is the last time you'll ever see me stream. I feel like I want to talk over this because it might lessen the blow when they try and shut my channel down. Sorry mate, my bad. The beautiful people, yeah. It's because it's delivered in the same way. Essentially. To pieces. We need a transmutation, one we all can see. We need a revolution, so long as we stay free. Welcome to the desecration, baby. We'll build you right up and we'll tear you down. Welcome to the celebration. The times is on till the future is ours. I have no idea what that game is, but I really need to find out soon. I love We're All Fucking Fucked. I love that song. This is my favourite. Anyway, welcome, Erin. Welcome. So that's the first song. What do we think? What are we saying about this? We've established that there is a Marilyn Manson sort of vibe to it, with the will of the people, the will of the people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people. You see, it's the same essentially. It's the same rhythm. I think the fact that they both have the word people in there probably helps with that. Now, something I should probably point out about this album is that it was very much written during lockdown. So like this album was written during the whole COVID thing. So there are some songs that are very much COVID-y. Like the 8th song on the record is called Verona. I wonder what that should possibly have been called. That is a beautiful song though. We will cover that as and when we get to it. I love it, but I got to tell myself to not sing Summertime Blues with it. Okay. The boy thinks that's a 6 out of 10. Paul reckons that's an 8 out of 10. Are we going to do this? Are we going to like rate these out of 10? That's interesting. I like this idea. Rate the song out of 10. Let's do that. Now, this one came out on the 1st of June. So this was not the one that came out on my birthday, quite clearly, because it was fucking near 5 months later. Now, a lot of people have referenced the Marilyn Manson comparison, but that's not where my mind went first. My mind went first to like more sort of 70s glam rock. It sounds 70s glam rock to me. Bit weird. I'm not sure. There are guitars happening. I miss Muse with guitars. When I like the synth, right? I like when they use synth. There's some good use of synth. There has been since Origin of Symmetry, which is obviously my Muse album. That is my jam. But I miss them just playing as a band, a three-piece, and making as much fucking noise as possible with a guitar, a bass, and a set of drums. I want more of that. It feels really overproduced these days. Really fucking overproduced. That's not to say that this album is bad, because it isn't. It's fucking great. But that's just the way I feel. Thank you for the follow. You will hate everything else that we do, I'm sure. I appreciate you though, thank you. Anyone else got any thoughts about this shit? Boy, I will talk to Mogsy and I will get my first acoustic bass back, and you can take that to your homestead and I will let you have it. Well, not have it, I will let you look after it to teach yourself how to play the bass. I taught myself how to play the bass, that's why I'm quite shit at it. But you're young, so you'll probably be able to do it better than me. I started learning bass when I was like, what, 16, something like that? And I got pretty good. But it's 20 years later now and I don't play it as often as I used to. So, yeah, it is what it is. Any other thoughts, or are we moving on? Song 2. Okay, right, let's move on. Okay, song 2. What in the fuck was that? Something is scraping at my door. Okay, right. Song 2 is called Compliance. That was also a single. I'm going to load it up real quick. Hopefully it won't start playing immediately. I'm going to try and prevent it from doing that. I have pressed pause, but I don't trust YouTube. Because, yeah, you see, that's why. This one came out on the 17th of March. So this was potentially the second single. I quite like this one. There's a lot of weird synth. There's one bit in particular that I really like. We'll get to that. Mushrooms are kicking in. I've never taken mushrooms in my life. How dare you? But as far as the music video is concerned, yeah, probably mushrooms. Right, let's do it.
Compliance. We just need your compliance. You will feel no pain anymore, no more defiance.
I'll explain later, child.
We just need your compliance. Just give us your compliance.
I fucking love these weird ass masks. I want them. This is not classic unashamed Muse. The bass is sick, but that stabbing synth, no. Where he was looking around like seeing the invisible moths, like getting a book of magic mushroom. I see. I think it's quite fun this video is entirely reversed as well.
Just reach out and touch, we can save you. We just need your compliance. We just need your compliance. You will feel no pain anymore, no more defiance. Just give us your compliance. Your tracks, we know.
Okay, James, thank you. How much is the album? Depends on where you get it from. Get on Spotify, it's free. Get on YouTube, it's free. Look.
Come join our clique. We'll keep you safe from harm. become our toy soldier. You'll do the dirty work, stay loyal to us. We'll take away the hurt. We have what you need, just reach out and touch. We can save you, just give us your compliance. We just need your compliance. You will feel no pain anymore, no more defiance. Just give us your compliance.
This bit, I fucking love this bit.
We just need your compliance.
Those keyboard stamps, I'm not really about that.
Pain anymore, no more defiance.
So many words.
Compliance. We just need your compliance. You
My
will feel
son's clearly gonna have a meltdown.
pain anymore, no more defiance. We just need your compliance. Oh, fear is controlling you. It's time to give it up and give it to us. Give us your compliance.
Alright, 2 minutes. Just wait there. Before it starts another one! Oh my god. Here's my face. Okay, what are we thinking? What are we thinking? The child just wanted paper, that's all it is. Here's the actual paper. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think? Honest to God, children, they're so overrated. That's a 10 out of 10 from you. Ras, man, that's pretty impressive. I'm not sure. It's the I don't. It's really weird. I'm not sure about it at all. But it does have that bit that I really do like. So I mean, it's good. It's a good song. Don't get me wrong. But essentially, for me, Muse always boils down to how does this relate to Origin of Symmetry? Because I fucking love Origin of Symmetry. Fucking awesome. That reminds me of the first song you got me into. What song was that? I'm assuming that you'll remember what it is because that's the song that got you into it. AJ, meanwhile, says too much of an earworm. Like, it's going to wriggle in and then it's going to be stuck there. I don't know, mate. We are not at track 10 yet, which is my earworm. I did a stream yesterday and fuck all people came through, but I was fine with that because I just carried on every now and then just singing "We Are All Fucking Fucked" because it was a confusing game and I was cheating a lot because I decided that there was no way I was ever going to work out how to play it, so let's use a walkthrough. And every time I got confused, we're all fucking fucked. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. People on Twitter saying OMG anti-vax. I've listened to this album countless times at this point. I'm yet to encounter anything that is anti-vax. Anything. There are COVID related songs, naturally. And we'll get to those. But anti-vax, no. No, I don't see that. I don't hear that, and I'd be quite interested to see why they think that. Actually, you should point me in the direction of those tweets. But remember, these are idiots. Yes, that would make sense. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This song is called Liberation. I was listening to the album on my way to work yesterday before I put it on in the van and listened to all of it. And I got about a minute into this song. And as soon as the piano started playing, I was like, how long until this becomes the boombastic Queen song? Because Bellamy doesn't half love doing the Queen style vocal, you know, the multi-harmonic. And yeah, it didn't take long. Really uprising. Interesting. The bass line is good. The bass line is fucking great. Chris is one of the greatest bass players of all time in my eyes. That's not just me saying that as a fan of Muse. That's me saying it because it's a fucking fact. Have you heard what he plays? Jesus Christ, he's incredibly talented. All right, let's jump into Liberation and see what we think about this one.
Silenced, you make us feel silenced. You stole the airwaves, but the air belongs to us. And violence, you'll make us turn to violence. You've left us choiceless.
They are. The tickets probably already all sold. I had priority listing to get tickets as well, and I didn't utilise it. Damn. Right, it is literally Queen. I love the slow songs, boy. Super Queenie, super Queenie. Bellamy loves a bit of Queen. I love the percussion in this bit though, it's like crushed. I wish I could play piano like Bellamy. I love the piano. I wonder who that cunt is. There's that fourth cunt on the guitar. Who's that? That's an acoustic guitar. There's a bit of a miss side there. Who's that guy? I know they brought a fourth guy in for live shows, and he used to play for the Streets, as in the garage sort of UK rap thing. But that's not him, clearly. He's young. Who is he? Yeah, a bit of Queen is alright, a bit of Queen. Brian May, solid guitarist. Did a song about Badgers once. Love it. Always told people Muse is a mix between Radiohead and Queen. You see, I've never enjoyed the fact that people have referenced or related them to Radiohead. I've never liked that reference. I had a friend years ago who would say, yeah, it's just fucking... they're just trying to be Radiohead. I was like, have you listened to them? They are not the same. Showbiz, kind of, I guess. But then anything after that, no. That's a 5 out of 10 for you. That's because that's not rocky, isn't it? See, personally, I really quite like that because piano is great. Percussion during the second verse, all muted and just crushed. It's like... love that shit. Love that. It's a 7.5 from the boy. And yes, I noticed you delivered something. Yeah, it's just the Queen shit. I think it was on their... it was their 5th album. What was it called? Resistance? Was it Resistance? Was it Renaissance? What the fuck was it called? I think it was Renaissance. Was it? Oh shit. I'm second guessing myself at this point. No, not in rap folder, you fucking idiot. You're not gonna find it there. The Resistance. It was the Resistance. The first fucking Queen song was on that one, I think. Was it? I'm looking at the track listing now and going, are you alright, Jay? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was. It was track 4, United States is Eurasia. Your ratings are fair. Yes, child. Honestly, you tell the children not to bother you because this is an important stream where we're going to be talking music and shit. And their way of dealing with that is to throw things through the door. What the fucking hell is this? What? This what? He's written a note that says, "I'm hungry, can I have this?" And inside is a packet of crisps and a fucking biscuit. Yes, yes you can. Jesus, I'm going to launch out the door the same way you did to me. Yeet. Kids are dumb. Okay, right. How are we feeling? We ready for track 4? Which is this is the one. This is the first single. This is the one that came out on my birthday, 13th of January 2022. I turned 37 at the time, and they released this. I was like, yes, birthday present from Muse. Oh no, I hate this. I like it a lot now. Well, I'm not sure a lot, but I like it. I certainly like it. Let us do the song. We had some decent numbers for us tonight. It's quite a fun video, actually. It's weird. And again, I fucking love these creepy... Look at his eyes! Looking through the mask light, staring straight at the camera. Love it. I want that mask. Fucking haunting, bro.
I never believed that I would concede and let someone trample on me. You strung me along, I thought I was strong, but you were just gaslighting me. I've opened my eyes and counted the lies, and now it is clearer to me. You are just a user and an abuser, living vicariously. I never believed that I would concede and get myself blown asunder. You strung me along,
Paul knows this one.
strong, but now you have pushed me under. I've opened my eyes.
There's some naughty riffs in here. Oh, my headphones are gone. Million out of million from Paul there. Simple 9 out of 10 from the boy. I can't turn it up. Well, I guess I could, but you turn it up, you dickhead. You've got volume there.
Now I'm coming back, a counter-attack. I'm playing you at your own game. I'm cutting you out, a shadow of doubt is...
Paul, I'll send you a link, actually, so you can buy it. I mean, what format do you want? Do you want a CD? Do you even have a CD player?
I know how to win before you begin. I'll shoot you before you take aim. Now I'm coming back, a counter-attack, a psychological war. I'm cutting you in, I'm under your skin. Now I'm gonna settle the score. I've opened my eyes, I see your disguise. I will never see you the same. I know how to win before you begin. I'll shoot you before you take aim.
Fucking video, man, it's fucked. See, I'm not even sure if that's Bellamy because, you know, it's a dodgy mask of Bellamy. It could be fucking anyone. CD. AJ's calling this a banger. Riffage. half time. Screaming rats. Okay, so apparently we're enjoying this one. We like this one. Oh, calm down, calm down. We're not ready for you yet. I didn't give you permission to play. You must cease. That's a cheeky little spoiler for the next one. The next one is called Ghosts, and then in brackets, how can I move on? Song made me cry. I'll be honest. Right. How do I share? I'll just do that. Sharing to Mr. Pow. Where are you? There you are. Have a CD. Love it for all of your time. Yeah. Again, the only thing for me with that song was like it felt kind of electronic music driven before the guitars came in. Like, as soon as that riff starts, it's like bah, 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 bah. It's like, fuck yes, that's serious. And then it goes on for about 2 bars, and I'm like, why is the whole song not just all of this? Guitars, please. Again, I really miss them having guitar-based music. But yeah, it's a fucking good song. It's a fucking good song. Lyrics are great. It's just a fun time. It's a fun time. We could, hang on, let me find this. Oh, for God's sake. Did that video get taken down? Maybe. Don't know. He titles his videos terribly. I'm speaking about Justin Hawkins, who is the vocalist and guitarist, one of the guitarists for the band The Darkness. Remember them? I believe in a thing called love. He's got a YouTube channel, and it is fucking excellent. If you're not following him, if you're not subscribed, sorry, because it's YouTube, immediately go and do that. It's fucking great. But that is quite an aside. Fun Depressive Time. Yes. Now, me and Rita have already spoken about this song. Very briefly. But, yeah. It's time to move on to the song called Ghosts. How Can I Move On? And, yeah, the first time I heard it, I was driving around in the van. And, yeah, it fully made me tear up. And it did so for a great many times since. And every now and then, despite how many times I've listened to it, it still catches me. It still catches me. I love this song. I really love it. This is not a Muse song. This is a Matthew Bellamy song. No one else is involved in this. It's literally Matthew Bellamy and a piano. That's it. It could have quite easily been a part of one of his solo projects. But it clearly wasn't. They put it on this album. But it's beautiful. I love it. It's absolutely. If you like pretty songs that are kind of sad, this is a breakup song as far as I can tell, or it might be about someone dying, but then at the same time it doesn't really make sense with the lyrics. It's definitely a breakup song. It's great, and then, honestly, I needed this song like a week ago. Don't worry, everything's good. Simmer down. But about a week ago, I wish the album had been released 1 week earlier, because then would have had this song when I was dealing with some shit, and everything would have been. To be honest, I probably would have cried more. But men in the stream, there is nothing to be ashamed about if you need to have a little cry every now and then. It's fine. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Let's do the thing.
Now and then my mind drifts place where I find you, lost in my head. There are unsolved feelings that haunt me. It's too late to heal, I'll lay them to rest. How can I move on when everyone I see still talks about you? How can I move on when all the best things I have we made together? Here's to letting go, but I am lost in a void with your ghost and our memories, lest we forget the great reset.
I know, right? Same.
If I could bring you back, there are truths and confessions I'd tell you. I'd set things straight, and I believe that you would love and forgive me. I know it's too late, I need to let go. And how can I move on when everyone I see still talks about you? How can I move on when all the best things I have rebuilt together? Here's to letting go, but I am trapped in a void with your ghost and our memories, lest we forget the great reset.
I mean, he could equally be talking about Thanos' snap, couldn't he?
With this coldness beside me, how can I sleep with this coldness inside me? I know I can't bring back your love.
Key change.
How can I move on when everyone I see still talks about you? How can I move on when all the best things I have remain together? Here's to letting go, but I am lost in a void with your ghost and our memories, lest we forget the great reset.
James, we're listening to the whole album. Trust me, it'll come up. I fucking love that. I absolutely fucking adore it. Love it. Wow, so good. Out of this world. Piano is just awesome. It fucking is. He's so talented. It's unbearable how talented that man is. It really is. How's everyone else think about that one? That's a 10 out of 10 from the boy. I don't know if he's just trying to support the fact that I love this song, or if he thinks it's pretty cool as well. It could go either way. 11 out of 10 for Rita. Yeah, I agree. I really agree. I love that. It's simple. It's stripped back. It's just Bellamy and a piano having a fucking moment. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. At least 1,000,000 out of 1 from my youngest child there. Congratulations. It's a good song, very pretty, and melody is clean. Yeah. I think it's bloody great. Is that all the conversation we're gonna get from that one? I assume it is. So the next track is "You Make Me Feel Like It's Halloween," which is the one that my smallest child was just like, play the song. So good news, we're going to play the song. Now I posted this on Twitter earlier. There's a moment like this is a proper music video this time. So it's It's one of the CGI ones, like the first song we played. But it's full of horror movie tropes. So it's the whole thing seems to be taking place within the hotel that The Shining happens in. And then there's a bit where he takes off the mask that we've seen so many times. The mask that's, you know, in the top bit up there where it says Will of the People. Up there. And my guy down here in the chat. That dude. That mask. He takes it off and then it's just different horror movie masks. We got Jason. There's the Scream mask, which I thought was brilliant. But my favourite bit was the last mask, because it was fucking Corey Taylor's fucking Slipknot mask. I was like, that is the most niche reference. I fucking love it. I nearly died laughing.
Sit the fuck down! Sit the fuck down! Fuck! Sit the fuck down! Sit the fuck down!
Hold song 2 minutes. All right, we gotta wait 2 minutes for Paul. I guess Paul doesn't have Spotify or access to the internet to do this on his own. I don't mind. We can talk a little bit longer. Also, there's a scene where there's a shitload of red balloons because of, you know, it, and there's the yellow rain jacket as well attached to the wall, hanging up somewhere. As far as the song goes, I'm not entirely sure. We'll discuss it more after the song is played, obviously. But let's have a conversation about songs. I mean, that is entirely the point of this stream. Entirely the point. I can't play the song. We're waiting for Paul. Not gonna lie, this is my type of stream. I know, right? This is my kind of stream. That if I could just do a stream where I just listen to tunes all the time and not get in trouble for it, I'd fucking do it all the time, because I love just listening to music, especially Muse. I was thinking, actually, funnily enough, earlier, like, if I wrote to Time Warner, would they let me do a stream where I listen to literally everything Muse has ever made? I'm not quite sure that would be a 24-hour stream, but it would be a pretty fucking long one. Oh, AJ's gotta go. Phone battery's about to die. Plug it in, you fool. Go listen to the album on your own time, man. If you're liking what you're hearing so far, trust me, it gets better. Well, it at least holds the course. I'm sad that you're not going to hear the last song with us, because I fucking love the last song. It's one of my children barking upstairs. That's not a dog. That's definitely someone making a noise. Oh, he's back. Right, let's do it. Okay, so the next song is "You Make Me Feel Like It's Halloween." It's basically it's so cringy. It's effectively awful, but it's done. I think it's done tongue in cheek. I think they know like what they were doing. I love those mock paintings. Not sure why there's a penguin. There's The Shining. Boy, you've got it in a nutshell there, like the beat. It's not a rock song, is it? This wouldn't have been out of place on their last album.
Cease and desist. No, I will not.
It's not, it's August. There's a weird Bellamy fucking white-haired cunt. So strange, so strange. I mean, I love it. It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. Stop it, we're not ready for you yet. Really like this. Fucking excellent solo in this one, but we'll get to that. How do we feel about that one? It's a bit of a weird vibe. I don't think that song actually sits well in this album whatsoever. It's a decent song, but it doesn't sit here. It feels like it was probably written as a B-side for Simulation Theory. You know what I mean? It sounds the same. It's got the same sounds, and sonically it matches Simulation Theory. It doesn't sit in here quite as well as it should. Does that make sense? Only a 4 out of 10 from Paul on that one. 7.5 from Rita. I like it, but yeah, it seems out of place, especially after the last. Yeah, exactly. You just go on the emotes and you press Keith, or you type exclamation mark and then type Keith. Oh, do you need to sub for that? Oh well, I guess you don't. You're listening to this. Sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah, as Trev always says, read up. I'm trying to read up. Definitely listen to this album through my implants on full blast. Perfect. What else is going on? Cease and desist. We did that one. It's so camp. I love it. Yeah. It's nuts. I like it. It's a good song, but it doesn't fit with the rest of the album at all. Like the concept, the style of, like the fucking hell, I'm just skipping over the ability to talk here. The sound of it doesn't fit with the album. The lyrics don't scream "I was written during COVID." Honestly, it really does feel like this was written for Simulation Theory, and then they went, "No, I'm not going to put it on the record." Because remember the music videos from Simulation Theory. We might fuck about with that later as well, just because fuck it, we're playing some Muse songs. Like the fucking whichever song it was, because I can't remember. The one where they're playing a high school dance, and Terry Crews is there as the principal, and then all the monsters happen with the little gerbil looking motherfuckers. It feels like it should have been part of that. That was the horror vibe in that video. That video could have equally worked with this song. while I'm covering that video, I'd like to point out the fact that I think it was around presumably on the bass drum of the drum kit, obviously, it said Rocket Baby Dolls, which is an excellent reference because that's what Muse used to be called. In case you didn't know that, before Muse were Muse, they were called Rocket Baby Dolls for reasons best known to themselves. I prefer their new name. In case we weren't entirely sure that I'm a Muse fan, this tattoo has been on me for 20 years at this point. I got this tattoo when I was 17, I think. There was a little sleeve inside both Showbiz and Origin of Symmetry. It's the same card, but it had the logo, and I was like, I just thought, fuck it. Took it to the tattoo artist 20 quid later. Done deal, friend. Right. Yeah, kid, we can see it, you can't, but we can. Right, let's move on. It is time for, what track are we up to? Track 7. Okay, this one is Kill or Be Killed with an excellent tapping solo. It's all like, have it. So let's have it. This is the most metal song on the record. I don't like that. Really high-pitched bass note. It's really weird. There was a chick just singing along there. How? No one knew this song then. This kind of reminds me of The Handler a little bit. I fucking love The Handler. So this is what I'm talking about. This is more three blokes making as much noise as they possibly can with a little bit of synth in the background. James, stop doing that. You will be auto-banned. They know this song in the future. Where are those cunts getting those masks from? Can we buy those? Let's find out. First listing is something about Muse masks. The second listing is government website saying about face coverings. Fucking COVID. Honestly, I really should make the boy an admin, shouldn't I? He really does push my points. Would I go to Plymouth next year in May? Why? They're playing in Leeds. That's so much closer. It's a half time. Have it. Onto this solo here. Christ, imagine having that talent. Just imagine it. It's the closest you're ever gonna get. Last saw Muse in like 2018. I think it was before COVID, obviously. It was the City Ground at the Etihad. Mate, next time we go and see Muse, if you want a ticket, mate, you're coming with us. Oh, Matty, you sexy beast. He's so short, you know. He really is. Tiny boy. He ran past me. He was about like 3, 4, maybe 5 feet away, just like, whee! With his guitar. 5-1. Jesus Christ. You're a child, you idiot. Okay, so how are we feeling about this one? Again, this is one that I really like. I like this one a lot. Oh god, I really like the next one. Stop it. I really, really like the next one. So please stop trying to play. I'm not ready for you. That's a 10. That's a 10 from the boy. Oh, all our numbers have dropped off. Why would they do that? Why would you leave the stream? You wanted to listen to Muse? Stick around. We're talking about Muse. We're playing Muse. Unbelievable. People are dickheads. Fucking right, bro. Give me a heads up. See, the thing is, because I pre-ordered the album, I got early access to get on and get tickets. And we did that last time with Simulation Theory. I pre-ordered the record there as well, and we got early access. I sent it to my boy Adam, and he utilised it and hooked up all the tickets for us. But this time, because the singles, I didn't like the singles, I thought, I'm not going to like this album, and I'm going to be really disappointed. And I've heard the album, and I'm not disappointed, and I'm like, shit, there's no way I'm getting tickets to that outside of fucking scalpers and shit. They're going to fucking charge me 200 quid to go and sit in the fucking bleachers. You know what I mean? Bullshit. That's a 7 out of 10 for you, Paul. Really? Fucking hell. Everyone went for a sad wank after Ghosts. I'm going to have a sad wank myself, actually. You're not wrong. So, this next song, I've listened to it a lot, and I've done some psycho analogizing. Did I say that right? I think I did. Not sure. Now, my best theory for this song, just so I can save you the bother of trying to work it out as it plays on, I think that this song is about him or his wife having COVID during the early days when everyone had COVID, well, anyone, had COVID, and they had to be locked away for like 2 weeks. Like, you couldn't fucking go near them. Lock them in a bedroom. Fuck you. You've got to go over there. Stay away. And I think I feel like this is a situation where Bellamy's wife would have had COVID, and he was like, but I want to give you a kiss though, and this is shit because I can't. That's essentially what I think this song is about. 7.6 thousand gracious chips, 12.4 gracious chips to go. Yes, very good. Yeah, so that's what I think this song is about. Rita, you've listened to the album. Would you agree? I thought the song was about Romeo and Juliet, hence Verona. I feel basic now. Verona. Think about it. What does Verona sound like? Does it sound a bit like Corona? Because I think it does. Alright, no, this is very interesting actually. So you thought of Romeo and Juliet sort of vibe. Now, listen to the song when we play it now and apply my logic, which is... I mean, the fucking lyrics, like, poison on our lips. Right? This is a song as far as I'm concerned, this is a song about someone having COVID, him wanting to be with them regardless. He's not scared. He says if it's his last day on earth, he wants it to be with you anyway. It makes perfect sense, okay? Let's... Yeah, right? Okay, you're getting it. I thought the song was about Romeo and Juliet, hence Verona. I feel basic now. Yeah, I just read that. I don't know why I read it again. Okay, right. Yeah. Apply my logic. Let's go. Again, this is right up there. I love this song. It's really pretty. It sounds beautiful. This, honestly, this is one of the songs, aside from Ghost, that almost cracked a tear.
Can we kiss with poison on our lips? Well, I'm not scared. Can we touch and taste forbidden bliss? They can't stop us now. I won't let you be alone. I am coming for you. Keep us apart. It's too much to ask. We're running away. Take off your clothes and take off your mask. It's not over now. I won't leave you in the dark because I need you so.
When I really push myself and I get myself in the right posture, I can hit that note. Confirmed. There is Stranger Things, this, isn't it?
Can we kiss? Contagion on our lips. Well, I don't care. We can touch and feel forbidden bliss. They can't stop us now. I won't let you feel alone because I need you so.
I'm telling you now, this song is a 10 for me.
You and me throw caution to the wind, and I will risk everything just to feel the warmth and the voltage of your skin. If this is my last day on earth, I just want to be with you. You are all that's true. We will kiss with poison on our lips.
See the way the lyric changes, like, every time he's doing it.
Not scared.
This time it's like, can we? But it's like, we will.
Touch and reach forbidden bliss. They can't stop us now. I won't let you die alone because I love you so.
Oh. Corona. Some moisture. It's so beautiful. It's there's no other word for it. It's just so beautiful. It's such a touching story, and it fucks with me. It fucks with me. I mean, I've cried on streams before. I don't particularly want to do it this time. I'm just saying that. Really, it's such a beautiful song. It's just a beautiful song. Like the progression, he uses the same lyrics essentially constantly throughout, but it's like there's a progression with it. Like he starts with like, can we, should we, whatever, and then by the end it's like, fuck it, we will. I love that as a concept. I love it. That's an 11 from the boy. The mirror faces, I want one of those masks, dude. I want one of those masks. There are many masks throughout this. Obviously the Bellamy mask I really want because that's fucking haunting. But those mirror masks, they're really cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Loved it. Sweet. Yeah, it's great. It's really, really fucking great. Oh, fuck me dead. So the next song, we are fast approaching the end of the album at this point. The next song is Euphoria, which is, it's not a particularly long song, but it's a really fucking good song. So, shall we do that? Well, I'm weeping for you. Did you cry? Did you cry? I like the idea that you might have. I think that's quite touching. You see, it's a beautiful song. It's fine. Again, blokes. I address the blokes specifically because they're the motherfuckers that think, oh, I'm a guy, I can't cry. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Of course you can. We have emotions. Fucking man up is one of the most toxic sayings that there is out there, frankly. We're allowed to have emotions. We're allowed to express them. So, the next song, as I said, Euphoria. Let's get into that. I'm sorry, but this is such a great riff. So I'm just going to stop it real quick. Does that sound crispy? Or has my audio gone to shit again? Like for me, it sounds like there's something going throughout the whole thing. And I know that's not how the song sounds. You can't man up double standards. Boy, don't try and be clever. I'm going to unplug my sound real quick. My mic is going to go dead and I hope that everything will be fine. We out here, sorry. Yeah, Sam, big delivery, feeling kind of spooked about it. Huge amounts of money that's not been paid yet. It'll be fine. Anyway, here we are with Euphoria. Let's do it! I don't know what the fuck that jumper is, but I want it. Also, has anyone noticed that Dom's got a moustache now? That's weird. Chris is normally the one to just go, I'm going to have a moustache for a bit.
If no one cares, then who is gonna save us and give us euphoria? I want out, everything will fall apart. So shine a light and warm up this heavy heart and give us euphoria. Brooding, I need renewing. I want satisfaction, a gut reaction. And give us euphoria, and give us euphoria. It's been a work and no play. Give us euphoria, and give us euphoria. I need to know the pain. Wake up, we're
It's such a fun song.
restless, our last hope, and only you can save us and give us euphoria. Sealed off, we are running out of air, so start a fire and spice up this love affair and give us euphoria. Brooding, I need renewing, I need satisfaction, a gut reaction, and give us euphoria, give us euphoria. It's been a work and no play. Give us euphoria, give us euphoria. I need to know the pain.
It's pretty naughty solo in this, actually, I think. Check him out playing his Manson guitar. Manson Guitars, owned by Matthew Bellamy these days. I think he bought it like a year, 2 years ago. Imagine that. Fucking. I love Muse. Like, fuck it, I really like his guitars. I'll buy the company. A little too heavy on the whammy bar for my liking, but still.
Give us euphoria. It's been a work and no play. Give me euphoria. I need euphoria. I need to know the pain.
Can't hear those notes. I used to be able to hear those notes, and that makes me really sad, but it's what it is. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That fucking BRB has killed us, hasn't it? Who's still here? Rita's still here. Okay, I'm surprised. Apparently Paul's still here. The names don't match the numbers. This doesn't make sense. I'm going to refresh my stream. We're coming up to the last song now. I love it. From the second they announced the track listing, the last song was called "We Are Fucking Fucked," and I was like, I can't wait to find out what the fuck that is. And yeah, brilliant, brilliant. And then there's a bit where it's just like, hey, 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 fuck off. I listened to that for the first time in the van, and honest to God, I was just full on belly laughed. I was like, but less maniacal, because that sounded kind of maniacal. It was really fucking great. You did swear. Whoops. Welcome, Trev. Welcome to the last song of of our album listening through. You were packing. What are you packing? Why are you packing? What are you doing? Good friend. Good sir. I think Rita is still here. She's just asleep at this point. Trev's gone. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's do the goddamn songs, because that's what we're here for. Why is he wearing sunglasses indoors though? It's such a great chorus. Really easy to learn as well. Fucking love it, mate. Fucking love it. Not you. Incredible. Incredible. Read a review from some guy complaining there was too much swearing. Clearly never listened to Psycho. You know what? No, it goes further back than that. I remember the first time I ever heard Muse swear. Well, I say Muse swear. Bellamy swear. Futurism, actually. It was Futurism before it became like the B-side or the thing that's actually on the Origin of Symmetry remixed 20-year anniversary fucking record. It was a B-side, but they used to play it live first, and one of the lyrics was changed for the studio version, and it said fuck, and I remember hearing it for the first time. I was like, what? Bellamy doing a swearing? Very confusing. I wish I could find it, because there's, in the incredible world of the internet, it would have been so much easier to find this 20 years ago at this point, because the internet was smaller, like especially for Muse, who is now a global fucking phenomenon. I could search Muse Futurism live, and it would show me a billion results, a bunch of different people filming with their fucking phones or whatever, but it wouldn't be the one where the swearing was, which is on a hard drive over there that is dead. But yeah, it's not like this is the first time they swore. Again, yeah, like you said, fucking bloody Psycho. What the Trev, what are you doing here? What are you saying? On my phone, your phone. Retard, J4. What? Ooh, I saw Muse before they were big. You know what? It's funny that you'd make that joke, because one of my fellow drivers, I wanted to talk to someone about this album, so I approached him and said, "You, Lee, you're a rock kind of guy, aren't you?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "New Muse album came out today." He was like, "Oh yeah." And then he started talking to me about fucking Muse. He went to go and see them when they were touring Showbiz, for fuck's sake. And do you know who opened for Muse when he went to go and see them touring their first album? Coldplay. And apparently they were scared of their own shadows on stage at that point in their careers, which is fine and it's fair. They'd not had global success at the time, it's just really interesting to hear that sort of thing. I loved it. Anyway, that song's fucking great. Don't bring up Lost Prophets. I didn't even read the whole comment. I literally just saw Lost Prophets, was like, no, let's not do that. Oh god, there are nonces and then there are fucking dirty nonces. Muse does not have a song called Coil, no. We haven't got a reaction to that song. We've been having 10 out of 10s or whatever. How do we feel about that song? You know what? You type Moose as if that's a joke, but somewhere on my computer, I can quite confidently tell you that is a joke that has already happened. Kev Art, is it in here? Then no. Lol. I can't. I fucking hate my computer. Tom fixed it, but when he fixed it, he broke it. So I can't use the search feature anymore, which is very frustrating. Oh, I know. I'm in the wrong place, don't worry. Wienersoft doesn't do it for me, what the fuck? Incredible doesn't need a rating, you just know that it's top tier. It's fair, that's fair. I'll take that one. Oh, fuck off. Kev? No. Lol? No. Where's this fucking picture? It would help if this was like sorted by type, frankly. Which it is now. And that's kind of it. That's kind of it. Where's the rest? Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, Lord. You reckon it's sleepy time? I mean, I'm kind of inclined to agree. I was hoping to be in bed about, well, at least 8 hours ago. when I was still in work thinking, I'm dead, I want this to stop. But you're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to go to sleepy time because you started something and you will see it to completion. I need to find this fucking picture. I had it as a wallpaper at one point, so I know it's here somewhere. Yep, that'll do. There we go. Found it. Oh wow, because 4K screen. Zoom, 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 zoom. Moose! Kev drew that. Obviously not the background. I just chucked us on the background. Kev drew this. Kev's the zombie to the right there. And you can probably guess what band that's supposed to be. Fun times. He drew that. I coloured it in. Colouring in is fun. It's not. It's actually fucking so stressful. He knew what bands we liked. This is what he drew. It's good times. Why green skin? Because he's a zombie, you idiot. Look at all the stitches all over him. It does say Quan. That's not how you pronounce it, is it? They just pronounce it as corn, right? But you can appreciate the joke, can't you? Right, well, we've streamed for nearly 2 hours. We have listened to the Muse album. I hope that it was everything that anyone wanted it to be. Trev, obviously you're going to have to watch the VOD back to really enjoy this. Coming in so goddamn late. But I think we had a bloody good time tonight. I'm probably going to listen to at least a few of these songs on repeat. Probably going to start with Ghosts and see if I can't cry a bit more, because you know what? Nothing beats a good cry, does it? I'm yet to have a full mental breakdown to that song, but I'm sure at some point I will. Just really like it. When I first listened to the album, I thought it'd be a great stream. Did you? Really? I just kind of wanted it to be a great stream because I really fucking love Muse. I mean, the amount of times I've pulled out vinyls while we've just been doing random streams and gone, look at this fucking cool Muse shit. I love Muse. I love them. And every now and then they put out an album that I'm not really feeling, and I'm like, oh no, this is over. Every time that happens, I'm like, oh no, my tattoo is ruined now. But I'll always have the memories. If they put out, if their next fucking 12 albums are shit, doesn't matter, because I got this tattoo when I was into Origin of Symmetry. Origin of Symmetry is the fucking truth. Ooh, that might be a good shout. We could do the Origin of Symmetry 20-year anniversary fucking remix version. We could do a stream for that. Not now, obviously, and not for at least a week. But that's the thing. We might be able to do that. What do you think? Rita is fully on board with this. Have you heard the 20-year anniversary version? Because it is a bit different. Some of it's different. You know what? Actually, fucking, I need to find this right now, because this is the first. They put out Citizen Erased, which is obviously a fucking a big song from Origin of Symmetry. They never released it as a single, but all the fans gravitated towards it. I was one of the people that gravitated towards it. It was one of the first songs I learned how to play on bass. But then I found there was a string section to it, which I'm going to try and find. It's a very, very old video. It used to be... This video predates YouTube. Muse TV, in fact. From Muse TV feature on... Oh shit, it was on the actual CD. Fuck, remember when people used to do that? There'd be like media on the CD, so you listen to the CD, it's fine. But if you put it in the computer, there's stuff there. Right, check this out. This is fucking great. Right? So, I remember when they did the 20-year anniversary edition, like, we put the strings back in, I was like, sick, can't wait! Because I've been listening to this for 20 years, near enough. Well, at this point, 20 years, definitely. And this, for some reason, this string section isn't there. Why? It's a different string section. Like this bit isn't in the song. This is the one I wanted. Every song on that album is literally perfect. I agree. When I was younger, some of them didn't hit right with me. Like the weird one that's where Dom is literally playing Bones. I can't remember what it's called. Screenager? Is it Screenager? Is that on Origin? Anyway, this. It is Screenager, cool. every ounce of my power to not pick up my bass and play this right now. I love this bit, the chorus bit. Trav, I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be in Brighton. Much love, my boy. Right, you see, this is my problem. My problem, as I've just fuck off, whatever. Hawaiian shirt boy, please stop. Yeah, that I always thought should have been in there, and I always, like, from when I was a teenager, I was thinking, how can I try and program strings to sound like real strings and put that back in? And then, lo and behold, Origin of Symmetry 20-year anniversary remix edition, we put the strings back in. Sick! Can't wait. Listen to it. That you have put strings back in there, yes, but not those strings. It is so pretty, isn't it? Let's fuck about and find out. Let's take Rita. You're not going to bed yet. Essentially, we are going to listen. Over a year ago at this point, 1 million views. Very nice. We're going to listen to the actual version they released, which is a 7 minutes and 19 second song. There's no video accompanied with this, so you just have to look at my face while it happens. Acoustic bass is right there. It's just an open D. Is it D? No, it's not. I would play, but I know that there's some lag between my mic and what's happening on the computer, so I ruin it. Imagine me playing it, I would probably ruin it anyway. And the truth's unwinding, scraping away at my hide. Please stop asking me to disguise it. Sorry, probably shouldn't have sung there. Like I said, timing's off, isn't it? So I'm pretty sure I got a lyric wrong. bangers only. Can't wait to find out how fucked my channel's going to be after this. There's 52 hours. There's not 52 hours worth of Muse music, is there? That could be a charity stream. Oh, Muse and your 52-hour playlist. Well, just chuck it in anyway. You're going to be listening to it on shuffle anyway, right? Always a surprising joy. Yeah, free. Excuse me. No premium. What? Ah, right, so you can't... No, 'cause free always shuffles. Doesn't let you listen to something in order. Eight-hour players for flights to the US probably consist of ghosts on repeats. I feel you. Here, you can hear strings. That's great, but they're not the strings we just heard previously, are they? I'd love to fucking meet Bellamy at some point and be like, what the fuck happened to those strings? What's happened to them, Matthew? No unlimited skips, yeah, that's true. This is Citizen Erased, but the one I was talking about I'm pretty sure was Screenager. We'll check. Can't hit those notes anymore. Used to be able to. Very sad. Very sad. Right, let's find out. I only need like fucking 2 seconds. Yeah, it's this one. It is Screenager. No. I think. Yeah, it's Screenager. The lip syncing is great. Is it though? Because I feel like I'm totally out of time. I know I'm doing it in real time, but the delay that happens for reasons. Anyway, the point is, we have listened to the new Muse album. We have listened to Citizen Erased from the Anniversary Remix version. We'll probably do a stream about that if we get away with this and I'm not completely shut down by the end of it. The point right now is that we are done. I've had a lovely time. Rita, you've stayed up quite late, I'm assuming, to enjoy it with us. Until next time, I guess. I won't be streaming for roughly a week at this point because I'm going to go on holiday and actually relax a bit. Hopefully relax a bit. I've got like a 4 to 5 hour drive to do tomorrow, which is not relaxing, but I do prefer to drive as opposed to being the passenger. So it'll be Reed. Until I see you again. Love. No, that's not how that starts. Live, laugh, love. Sure, love Limp Bizkit. Live, laugh, Limp Bizkit. Until I see you again. Mother fucking deuces. Go buy all the Muse shit because it's worth it.